tapping in with today's medicine. You guys know what you guys came here for, so let's get right into it. I want to thank you all for subscribing and being continued supporters of the channel. I want to thank my edges for trying to stay in formation because they all over the place. Y'all saw that? Pray for me, okay? Mm. God, get it together. I don't know what all y'all doing up there, but y'all better get it together. Get information now. Try and get the word out to the people. All right now. Okay, it says follow God's spirit. Today is June the 9th, 2025. But time is fluid, so whenever you hear this message, you're supposed to hear it. I've been reading this book since COVID, so these are repeated messages for the last 5 years or so. But let's get into it. Follow God's spirit. And he who searches the hearts of men knows what is in the mind of the Holy Spirit, what his intent is, because the Spirit intercedes and pleads before God in behalf of the saints according to and in harmony with God's will. Romans 8:27. Many people follow their own desires or other people's advice instead of following the Spirit of God. The Holy Spirit, hold on. The Holy Spirit is given to each one of us to lead us into the fullness of our destiny and into the fullness of what Jesus died to give us. Your faith in Jesus gives you the promise of heaven, but God wants to work all things together for your good in this life too. See Romans 8:28. Don't be satisfied with receiving half of what Jesus died to give you. Follow the Spirit's leading so that you will get all that God has for you. Seek God for clear guidance to remain right in the center of His perfect will for every single day. So even on days like today where it's gloomy, it's rainy, it's gray outside, right? And I noticed it's a habit. Every time I deal with a certain particular energy, my day typically looks like this. Initially, I have to get through this grayness to get to the actual true, I guess, level that this person is at. And at first I found it to be like saddening, disappointing, but I'm starting to realize it's like, nah, it's just a matter of climbing up the ladder and getting to that level too. Because when I was there, I'm like, it's my son's birthday, everybody show some love. And I thought this person, it got brighter outside. Like everything felt more alive, more, you know, like right now my car started without even, oh shit, they didn't even tell me it was behind me. Hold on. So, that being said, understanding that every day is not going to be perfect, right? Even if you the most God-fearing, holy, sanctified individual on the face of the planet, every single day is not going to be perfect, because if every day, ooh, look at that, 777 on the odometer. But if every day was perfect, right, what would be the point of living out the next day? If you got everything that you wanted in one day, what would be the purpose of waking up the next day? And I'm not saying it to make it like life is a challenge, but just imagine you got everything you wanted in one day. Like you got $1 million, you bought your favorite house, you got your favorite car, all your kids are like already graduated from school, or they're like in the school of your desires, your dreams. Your family's not beefing. There's food in the fridge. You got a chef to cook it. You ain't got to get up. You ain't got to do no kind of inventory checkout because everything is automated. You already know how much money's coming in. What's the point of getting up and getting to the next, I guess, task? Because I feel like with every day, there's something else that you have to complete. Like, even if you have all those things right, you still want to have a better body. You still want to do health. You still want to see if you go the longest on the fast. Like, see if you can push your body to the next level. Life is all about pushing your body to the next level. That's why some people, they fast. Like, the first time I fasted, I did a water fast for 3 days. Yesterday, I did a fast. I don't think I ate yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, I did a water fast completely. I didn't eat at all yesterday. Right? So my son, he, he's like, you're not going to go eat teriyaki chicken? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, no. Wasn't my wish, desire, or choice to. Let me get up out of here because there's too many people driving through my frequency field. And I keep on trying to, like, move it off my arm because it's starting to hurt. And that's one thing I noticed, like, when I fast, like, I feel my energy body so deeply. It's like when I'm sitting down on the ground, it's like I'm really sitting here. It's like I really move my arm and I feel my energy move up. So, like, when people driving past me, it's like they driving underneath my armpit or something. It's like they really driving past me and I'm really, like, letting them get past me versus, like, trying to push through the energy and getting wrapped up in their energy. Now we done intersected the energies, and now it's like I got to worry about their energy field now. Like, all that stuff is just, like, it's out the window when I fast because, like, I don't feel them come through my energy. Like, it's like I retain my energy body to myself and I'm able to control how I feel when people are driving next to me. Versus, like, before it was, like, all scattered. It's like, oh my God, I'm trying to, like, fight the people and all this other crazy stuff. It's like, when you fast, it's like, oh, there goes my energy. Move it out the way so can't nobody just come and just push it around. So with that being said, right, I guess you start to build up your energetic field. You're like, okay, right? You just, like, move it out the way and allow people to get past you versus, like, going into head-on collisions. Every day's not gonna be perfect though. Like, I'm driving right now. I can't just keep lifting my arms up and just letting these people get past me, Like, I could drive like this though. I could, right? But that looks so weird. I mean, of course, get some tints, I suppose. But who wants to be driving like this every day, like, just off the strength of, like, yeah, I'm gonna drive like this and just, So I'm learning how to contain my energy and keep my energy in my vessel while also still being able to express and expand to the point where I can still elevate it, get it, attached to source. It's a strange thing I'm feeling, I suppose. But push come to shove, I'm noticing today I got a glow. Like, people are, like, spiritually in the ethers, they're laughing. They're like, whatever, it's bullshit. But look at me though. Compared to my video yesterday, I'm glowing. And this is just one day of fasting and just drinking water. And I really didn't even drink that much water yesterday. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I think I woke up, drank a glass of tea, some mint tea, and some citron. And I had my parasite detox capsules. I drank my capsules. I took my capsules. Yeah, and if you guys ever want a bottle, y'all can order off my the link down below. Golden Elimination Parasite Detox. So, even if you don't have parasites, even if you don't have herpes, this is a great product to take in because it helps you remove toxins out of your body. Like, literally, I've been taking it for the past 3 days and I'm seeing a difference. My skin's glow. Like, y'all see the glow, right? It looks healthy. It looks nurtured, nourished, and it's raining outside. It might be gloomy outside, but I don't look gloomy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with these, I take about 4 capsules a day. And this is what they look like. Take 4 a day with water or whatever. And like I said, yesterday I just took these and I just fasted all day. I barely even drank water yesterday. I didn't even realize it. But, like, I feel good today. Now, people are like, oh, you should eat. If you don't eat, and it's strange, right? And this is going to be me, don't be in my business, but I guess be in my business, right? I feel like I'm given this space right now to do this because, like, I'm fasting. And I'm being forced to fast because usually I would probably succumb to, oh, I got about $30 in my account. Let me go ahead and get this Fuji, this tofu stuff I like. And the tofu has eggs in it. I've been eating eggs. I'm like, I'm vegan, but I'm still loving eggs. I still was getting Lido's cheese pizza here and there, like still loving on those things. Like those are the things that like got me by my motherfucking, look, Burning Blue got me in a chokehold. Cheese on Lido's and freaking eggs fried in tofu bowls got me in a chokehold. So I'm like, I gotta really make this decision. Am I really gonna like do the full thing and like change my diet and really eliminate herpes out of my body? And this was the crazy thing that really pushed me to it, right? I took a shower at the gym and I used the washcloth that I usually only use on my private area. I couldn't find my back scratcher, like my African scrubber thing, the little net thing, the little, you know, the long net. I couldn't find it. So what I ended up doing was I took my regular rag that I use on my privates. I usually use the white scrubbing part on my behind, and I usually use the black soft part on my front area. I was like, well, I usually like how this exfoliates my whole body anyways, because I really did, like, when I first moved back to my mother's house, I really enjoyed how it was able to exfoliate my face, right? So with that being said, I scrubbed a little corner of my face with one edge of it, but then I went and I used it and I realized, I'm like, I feel like I got a random bump on my butt. But I'm like, it's probably just a hair bump because I be sitting on my butt all the time doing all this Grubhub, doing all this DoorDash. It probably was just that, right? So I came to the realization, I'm like, nah, it might be an outbreak. I touched it, I'm like, it don't hurt that bad. I tried to squeeze it, it didn't hurt that bad. I'm like, it's probably just a hair bump. I scrubbed that bump because, like I said, I used the white scrubber part on my behind, on the washcloth. I didn't scrub my legs. When I tell you, I felt like I had scratches all over my legs. I felt like they were on fire. And I looked at my legs and it looked like herpes had spread to my legs. This was God saying, you know what? It's time. Because I hadn't been taking my capsules. I got lazy about taking my capsules every day. I wasn't taking them, my 4 every day. Like I was just waking up, getting fruit, a protein or two, like 2 protein bars, and a bag of Funyuns or veggie straws, and a coconut milk or coconut juice, and a big jug of water. That pretty much was my diet every single day for like the last month or 2, maybe even 3 months. So I was like, yo, I'm not doing right because I'm not taking my capsules. And when I didn't take my capsules, I started realizing like I'm starting to get bumps on my butt more often. Like this is weird. Even the guy that I started talking to, he ended up contracting herpes, right? So I'm like, yo, God is trying to tell me something right now. Like he's trying to say something to me right now, like right now. Like he's not even playing with me. He's like, I really have something to tell you, and I think you need to like wake up and smell the coffee. Take your capsules, get back on it. And then on top of that, on top of taking your capsules, I'm gonna need for you to take yourself serious. Meaning, if you're really gonna change your diet and eliminate herpes out of your body, because look, now that I got it on my legs, it's not just a matter of, oh, it's just there and here in my mouth. Like, you know, I could deal with an outbreak in my mouth and still eat, you know, soft foods. I could deal with one little outbreak on, you know, something down there because I'm not pressed for having sex anyway. It's not my thing. Like, it's cool, but I'm really into Tantra anyway. So it's like, I don't really care about all that. I could just catch a vibe. I don't have to do the physical thing to have a good time and reach my climax. So God was like, yeah, screw all that. It's on your legs now. Now, even when you're in the shower, you got to worry about, if I scrub my leg with this outbreak on my leg, am I going to spread it to the other side of my leg? There's a whole nother realm of like accountability that's happening here. So now I got to take my capsules every day, and I decided to water fast all day yesterday. Well, really, it was pretty much a dry fast because I barely drank anything. I had 1 glass of tea, and that was it. I didn't even drink no other water for the rest of the day. I didn't even think. And it's crazy because I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, I thought my son asking me to pick him up and take him somewhere was a distraction, but actually it was like something that was helping me because I didn't even think about it. I just took him to his event, and I was just hanging out outside, meditating, sitting with myself. And I'm trying to figure out why I felt like I had a headache. I'm like, oh, I didn't eat nothing all day. But I was like $1 short for what I wanted to eat. I'm like, I don't feel like using all my quarters and going through change and going on Cash App and transferring that money over. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna just fast. And I didn't realize I had dry fasted all day yesterday. Just 1 glass of tea and my capsules. And I had mint honey citron tea with ginger in it. And I wake up the next day looking like this. God was like, yeah, it's time for you to do the whole thing. Like, it's really time to go be vegan. Like, not vegetarian, not pescatarian. I haven't had meat in over 2 years, so that's whatever. But not vegetarian, where you still eating cheese and, a little bit of fish here and there. Or, cheese and eggs, fried eggs here and there. No, no, no. It's time for you to do the full thing, because you want to change your diet and get it out of your system completely. Like, I used to love my herpes because it would let me know, like, okay, this moment right here is stressful. But I realize right now, there's like, you don't usually have stress in your life. Right now, your herpes is trying to tell you, like, it's time to go the full route. It's time to do the full thing. It's time to fast and really be vegan. It's time to only eat vegan. It's time to, like, do it. Right? I could sit here and try to boot ride and like dick ride other people who are already in that realm, but it's like, I'm not doing it for them. It's just they're my only point of reference. They're the only people I know that openly do this. Even if they're not my friends, they don't fuck with me, they think I'm not real, they think I'm inauthentic, they think I'm this, they think I'm that. Those are the only people that I know that do this. Right? So when I think about being vegan, I think about them a lot. And I guess it's a muscle memory kind of thing. It's not that I really like, oh my God, hopefully they see me and they validate my experience of being vegan. It's just like, it's muscle memory. When I went and I fasted for the first time, I was next to you. When I started thinking about vegan foods and I heard how you was talking in your song, I'm like, oh yeah, they should probably be a couple, like, type deal. Like, I thought those things out loud. Like, so it's not that I'm doing it for their approval, their assert. It's just, I'm doing it because it's like, oh shit, it's time. Like, it is time. It's time. There's no other time than right now, because, like, now the virus has spread it to my legs. And it's like, I got to do this. I got to clean everything up, because if I don't, then I risk potentially spreading it to everywhere on my body. And I don't want that. I love my herpes for what it's taught me up until this point, but I don't want herpes everywhere. I don't want herpes in my cleavage. You see how smooth my skin looks right now? I want herpes right here on my face. I want to have more babies. I want to be able to kiss them in the mouth. Okay, not in the mouth, but on their cheeks. I don't want anything on the outside of my lips. Luckily, all my herpes is on the inside of my mouth. But it's time to, like, really clean my system out and really go that mile and get it out of my system. And then I had told my friend, I'm like, oh, because he had said, did you just give me herpes on my birthday? I was like, no, you can't get instantaneous herpes. Apparently, that's a lie. The friction from my tooth rubbing against his phallus and then him inserting his penis inside of me and me potentially having herpes somewhere in my system, I could have had an internal outbreak on the inside of my vagina. That scratch and then me having it, with me doing it that day, with me having that bump on my rear end, right? And then scrubbing my legs right after, and then having an outbreak by the end of the day. You can get herpes immediately. It can happen immediately. I'm one to confirm it now. I used to think, like, oh, they said it only gonna pop up 2-3 days afterwards, because that's what I had learned for 13 years. And that's what my experience was when I got it. I didn't have an outbreak in my rear end until 3 days after me experiencing a intimate session with somebody. And I used a condom with this person at that too. I was protected. I wore a condom, everything. And then I randomly get a bump in my butt. I'm like, what's going on? come to find out, that person gave me her. Look, you get what I'm saying? Like, it might have been on their testicles. It could have been on his inner thigh. Because you can have herpes, like I said, mine is not in my butt. It's like on the, like, not the crack of my tail, but like right on the tip of my, like right at the tip of my cheek, right where the scrotum would hit the back of them cheeks, for lack of better words. Right where that scrotum would hit them cheeks. It's right there. So somebody could have it on their scrotum, they could have it on their inner thigh, and they sleeping with you, and then now you got it on your inner thigh, and you thinking it's just a hair bump, and the whole time it's herpes. And I scrubbed my outbreak on my rear end, and then scrubbed my legs right after with an exfoliating washcloth, and ended up with outbreaks all up and down my legs. And they don't even look like the same kind of outbreaks. The outbreaks on my legs look more like the herpes online, where it's like little teeny tiny little white bumps with big, like, you know, clusters. Versus the bump on my butt just looks like a regular hair bump. It looks like a regular pimple. It looks like this is a bump. So HSV1 can show up in a body with several different masks. Go figure that. So now this mask that HSV1 has been wearing in my life, it's not even what I thought it was. I'm thinking, oh, they only like big red bumps. No, they could look like little teeny tiny fever blisters that look just like shingles. If you've had shingles before, or you're familiar with the virus shingles, which is a cousin to chickenpox, which is also the cousin to eczema and psoriasis and cold sores. So if you're here and you got any of those things, you have a version of herpes in your body, which means you're not too far off from the virus. So it will behoove you to do the work and the healing. Yeah. I'm just saying this as a person who's learned over 13 years, but then recently, in this past 6 months, had a brand new experience. It ain't all that you think it is. And you'll be brought to a certain crossroads when it's time to really commit to a certain lifestyle. Right? So you got to be smarter than just, oh, no, I'll just be vegetarian. I'll just be a vegetarian. That's it. It's time to be vegan. It's time to eat and get it out of your system. Like, what is it? Yaki Awakened, Yada. They all talk about how you can eat. Right? Eat your way out of a diagnosis. Even Dr. Sebi. They talk about how you can eat your way out of a diagnosis. So it's about time that we do that. Yeah. It's time. For me, at least, yeah. So I hope this message reaches you well. If you're anywhere like me, or you're like me and you're herpes positive, join my community. I have a Positive Transition Tribe link in my bio. If you're part of the herpes positive community, I post stuff in there. I haven't been doing it lately. I took some time off to really like learn myself. But if you need a community or a place to talk about your herpes, you can do it there. You don't have to do it on YouTube. I mean, even though 80% of the population has herpes, people still walk around in fear. Like, you're not going to find more people like you versus people who are not like you. So with that being said, join the community, Positive Transition Tribe. It's 100% free. Positive Transition Tribe is free. Okay, free. Now, Patreon is not free. Patreon is more geared towards my esoteric communications and, you know, talking about stuff like spirituality, stuff of that sort. Oh, let me get out of this neighborhood. It feels so dense over here. It feels too dense. It feels like a headache over here. Yeah, it feels like a complete headache over here. Hi, Zayway. Like I said, I just know it was time for me to make my choice, my decision. So what I'm going to do with my decision is have a clear view of where I'm trying to go. That's to the sun, to the top. And nobody's blocking me from going there and getting there. Besides me. So that's why I took yesterday serious and I really did my fast. And I didn't realize I did a dry fast. And I'm looking at how glowy, how, healthy I'm looking just from that one little decision to dry fast all day. Or after the one glass of tea. And it's even making me more aware of my spirit, my energy body. So it's like nothing about that. I can't recommend anything better. And then on top of that, getting back to taking my parasite detox capsules that I sell, but me realizing like when I stopped taking them, I was having outbreaks. Now that I'm taking them, the outbreaks are going away. The skin is glowing like in a matter of days. So it's like just simple decisions you make every single hour, minute, second affect you in the future. Because like right now is the present, but like, okay, now what was the present is now the past. And that was just literally 5 seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? So like every little step you take is going to determine where your future and your trajectory is going, because every little step you take is now a part of the past. You get what I'm saying? Everything's moving. There's no stillness. So it's like it's no time to just sit and be like, I think I'm going to make this decision. I think I'm going to start talking to this person. I think I'm going to approach this person. I think I'm going to be smart. I think. No, it's like I know I need to go talk to this person. I know I need to go message this person. If this person don't want to message me, that's too damn bad. I'm not about to look, I said what I had to say to you. I spoke to you. If you ain't want to hear me and you ain't want to hear what I had to say, then you're weird. Because, bro, I got something to say. I'm ready to say it. I'm ready to do this. But also people were like, look, I don't allow anybody in my presence that ain't doing what I'm doing. So that means A, B, C, X, Y, Z. And if you ain't doing it, then I'm not, because you're going to throw off my emotion. And I don't have time for that. And people have the right to say that. Just because, oh, you're selfish, you're bougie. It's like, nah. Even me as a person who's been herpes positive, I realize when I let people in my space that get on my nerves, that, lower my vibration, that are into secular things, that smoke a lot, that drink a lot, that really just focus on all the things that I don't do, it make me like, because then they like, what, you trying to smoke? And it's like, then I got to go through the motion of explaining why I don't want to smoke. And it's like, that lowers my frequency. Then I got to go through the emotion of why I don't want to deal with this, that, and the third. Now I got to lower my frequency. Because I got to explain to you, I got to go this extra loop for you that I wouldn't even have to do if I could just be by myself or be around people who are just like me. So, yeah, you'll get into the space where you realize, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be around that. Like, even me now, I'm feeling like being in my neighborhood where I live, like, where I grew up in my whole life, driving through here, like, people, I'm in my space where I'm like, okay, I got my third eye open, my face is clear, I got clear space in front of me, ahead of me, around me, I'm feeling clarity, and it's like, everybody around me is like, oh, I'm trying to knock that motion out. It's like, what the fuck? Y'all a bunch of fucking weird-ass, loser-ass, hater-ass motherfuckers. Because why the fuck would you see somebody on some shit like this and then try to, like, stop that? Like, you see it, and the first thing you do is think, like, let me swipe you down. Like, are you stupid? Get your ass on. Go take your coffee and go fucking turn your corner, bitch. You ain't got to stop my motion. Just worry about yours. Worry about your car and drive it over there. Stop trying to get in an accident. That's what people be fucked up at. Like, I'm driving my car. I'm on mine. Why are you over here trying to third eye swing your fucking forehead around 3 times and hit me? What are you doing? Would you get into a car accident on purpose? No. So what the fuck are you doing? Mind your business, bitch. And just because I'm spiritual don't mean I can't curse your ass out. Like, what the hell are you doing? What the heliante? What are you doing? Why would you do that? And now I lowered my frequency trying to explain why I don't like dealing with these kind of people, and why now I'm sitting here like, headache. For what? Because I had to explain myself to a lower frequency being. And it's like, these people don't realize, like, I don't have to explain shit to you about why I'm who I am. You just got to realize that you and I'm me. I'm doing my thing, but don't crash into my car on purpose. Because I ain't come over here shooting your shot. Nah, I ain't shooting you no shot, baby girl. But if you want to start swinging around and acting silly, then I'm just going to stomp on you. Like, Because for what? It's going to be things that are bigger than you. It's going to be things that are grander than you. And you have to be okay with that. Because you don't know what people come with and who they are and what motion they have. But in this community that I live in, it's like everybody's in competition. It's like rats at the bottom of a roach cage, and they just, I gotta look down and see who this person is. I gotta destroy their platform because they're not with the community. It's like, y'all not on what I'm on. Y'all don't fast. Y'all don't eat clean. Y'all don't drink water. Y'all don't do what I do. And it's like, I gotta leave my own place where I grew up at. And a lot of times when you get on that spiritual journey and you finally really doing what you're supposed to do, you have to move around. Like everything around me been telling me travel, 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 move, move, move. Like I tried to do it a few months ago, but my mom took custody of my son, and I was like, why would you do that? It's two things. She could have did it so that I could go do what I needed to go do, or I felt like it really was a personal attack. But I saw it in a dream that if I left my son, he's going to end up in a hospital, so I didn't want to go. So I stayed. But now I got custody of my son again. It's like, okay, now I could go make that move. Do I want to go make that move? I think so. Probably. So I am calm. That's the thing. It's people around me who feel my energy and they're projecting energy onto me. I'm calm. It's other energies around me that feel like my energy is a problem. So they want to have a problem with me. I'm calm. I'm in front of 7-Eleven. Let me hurry up and go see if they got like hot water in a cup. I can make my tea and take my vitamins, my supplements. We're not talking about how life's been lately because, again, this is not a vlog for you to mind my business. This is a vlog for me to tell you about an experience that I had. I share with you what I please. Understand that. Yeah? Yeah, you're fine. I don't see it, y'all. They don't have what I need here. No. You see what I'm saying? Metro dude trying to knock down my shit. They all like men just staring like, let me get some of that. Let me experience you. Fuck no. Get the fuck away from me. You can't even be a woman and walk down the street without 3 men trying to beat your ass. It's all just sitting here like trying to swing they fucking dick mabobs at me like and hit me upside my head. Like, sit your ass down. You a woman. You ain't supposed to be that tall. Did y'all not hear about the land of the Amazonian women that were tall as fuck? Like, women are supposed to be tall. Women are supposed to be great. We're supposed to be on our fucking high. And just deal with the vices of it. Like all that, oh my God, I gotta knock their shit down so that my shit is no, your shit's not getting knocked down. Your shit's just not tall. And that's okay. It's not, I'm not saying that it's like a person who's trying to like be like, oh, I'm in my ego, like I'm bigger, I'm better than anybody. But it's like if somebody else has a platform and they already have emotion and they're going with it, right? And they're doing the right thing. Because some people have a platform and they have emotion and doing the wrong thing. But if someone's preaching about health, fitness, wellness journey, getting your mind right, mental awareness, why would you want to knock that tower down? Why would you want to bring a tower of I smoke, I drink, I fuck, I fight, I bullshit, I party, I do the wrong thing? Why would you want to build that kind of tower up and knock down a tower of positivity? That's how I know that some people really have demonic attachments. Because if you see somebody on their journey and they like, oh shoot, she fasting, she 40 days, 40 nights like Jesus, but you swear it down, I'm Jesus, I'm rocking with Jesus, I'm rocking with God, but you see somebody walking that godly path in real life because you wasn't able to do it, you think that you're gonna knock down somebody else from doing it. It's like, just because you couldn't fulfill the task doesn't mean that somebody else right next to you can't. And then oh God forbid it be a woman. God forbid it be a woman on her journey doing her thing. God forbid it be a woman fulfilling the task of being able to fast for 40 days and 40 nights, and a man couldn't complete it. So the man feels the need to disempower the woman. It's just like, I can't with y'all sometimes. Like in the city that I come from, that it's like I grew up here my whole life. I can't even walk around safe in my own city while fasting. I just seen it's always dudes though. It don't always be women. Like it was a few women, but some of the women they were like, oh, just keep your eye clear. They just, you know, where other dudes are just like bow, bow. The Metro Access dude getting on his phone trying to like draw in the information on the phone, do it the digital way. It's like every single time he made eye contact with me, he kept looking down at my womb, kept scrolling on his phone, doing something like. And you see how now I'm starting to look a little different. You see like the tiredness starting to come in, like all these different people's energy is starting to have access. Because I just went into a regularly populated area now. The glow, my eyes starting to look puffy. You see it? That's other people's energy. Energy is contagious. You are the product of the 5 closest things that you have to you. So that's why it's so important to keep clear boundaries around yourself. Tell people, fuck no, I'm not coming. Tell people, hell no, I don't feel like dealing with your shit today. For my health, for my journey, so that I can get back to my pathway to the sun. In this 6 months of homelessness, I've learned that more than anything. I look younger living in my car by myself, exposed to different energies all over the world than I did when I lived with my mother in a house that was supposed to be safe. I look more healthy being alone in the streets, not knowing where my next meal is coming from. Okay, I'm lying. I have food stamps. My food stamps come every 19th of the month. My son just been splurging this past month because it's his birthday month. So I don't get paid until the 19th. But like not being able to cook a hot meal, like I can't cook hot mushrooms and wonderful noodles without having to go to a certain person's house that I didn't want to be at. Then my grandmother, why you keep going over there if that boy keep putting his hands on you? Well, where else I'm supposed to cook my food at? Where else I'm supposed to be able to eat at? You won't let me do it here. My mom won't let me do it there. And then people looking at me like, you just want people to be sorry for you. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. It's like, when the last time I cooked food at your house? When I got into that car accident, where'd you tell me to go sleep at? On the bench outside in the rain. That's why I have an issue with you. That's where my disposition lies at, because it's like when you had the right or the ability to be like, you know what, I see somebody's doing something wrong to my grandchild. Let me stand on business and do the right thing as a grandmother. You didn't do that. That's why I have this disposition against you. Not because of anything that happened in the past and me holding a grudge. It's like literally like just in January, a few months ago, when you could have just been like, just stay here and just sleep on the floor, Sierra. Just go to bed. Just be quiet. Shush. Go to bed. You decided to tell me to leave and sleep on a bench in the rain at night. Because my car was totaled that day. Because usually I would have just slept in my car and just been fine. Nope. They said sleep on the floor. No, I'm lying. They said sleep on a bench in the rain. So it's like, I forgave it, but it's like every time I come in the house and it's like this need for like having a superiority over me. It's like, how dare you even think to be superior to me when you don't even have compassion in your heart to even think about a human being? Like, that's a person that came out of my, like, the embryo that created her was inside of me when her mother was inside of me. Like, this part of this person was inside of me at one point, and I'm gonna sit here and make you sleep on a bench? Like, I don't know. So for me, again, back to the journey, it's like you can't have certain people around you. When you start to grow, it's like when you get around people like that, they try to like lower your frequency so they have access to you. But it's like the reason you don't have access to me is because of the fact that you simply didn't respect it when you had it. You didn't respect when you had it. When you had the ability, when you could have been the one to be the person that I leaned on and been like, oh my God, you're my place of peace. You did not become that. You became a place of despair. You became a pillar of pain. So to ask me to look at you now and have a certain level of respect for you, respect is earned both ways. Once you become an adult, like people, oh no, that's your grandparents, that's your mother. You gotta always respect adults. I gotta be cordial. I don't have to respect you though, especially when you show me multiple times that you want to disrespect me. I don't have to respect you anymore. I can show you that I be cordial to you, but I don't have to respect you when you show me disrespect. So I'm going to leave it at that because I'm out here in the streets and I don't want y'all's energy, doing too much for me. Y'all, if y'all want to stay in my aura, stay. If you don't. I'm about to go get some water and just start my day, get my fast on. So yeah, be mindful, be grateful, but don't be gullible. Okay? If somebody shows you once that they have no interest in making sure that you're healthy, well, and secure and sound, and then you come around, you start doing better, and they want you to bow down to them, no. None of that is required. Respect is earned, not granted. It's earned, it's not granted. It's not a given. It's not a given that I allow you access to my inner side. It's not a granted that I do anything for you. It's not granted. And when y'all start realizing that about yourselves, y'all stop giving people access to y'all that don't deserve shit from you. Okay? Hope this helps. Y'all have a good day. Peace, love, and hair grease. Also remember, here you are heard, seen, and loved. Peace.